It's Blinkers. Welcome back to Ghost Recon Breakpoint. I thought it would be kind of cool to see if I could make a quick video trying to help. Sorry, I just realized the title of the stream is wrong. Anyways, I'm going to see if I can do this sort of in a live manner without scripting it. Just try to walk you through, anyone that cares, walk you through some tips and tricks and things that I've found in this game that help you solo play, help you stealth, help to keep you alive and kicking ass as long as possible. So one of the first things here is when you get into, you go set up a bivouac in preparations. If you're low in gear, if you're low in a gear score, you want to set one of these preps. If you're low in gear score, I would definitely suggest to do the increase XP gain. This will give you a boost of plus 10% XP. Let's say you're good on gear and you're not worried about XP, but you are, solo playing and accuracy is everything. I would do the weapon review. Stamina, let's say, I would definitely use that if you're playing with friends. They may be geared higher than you and running around. You'll constantly be falling behind if your stamina is running out. So playing with friends and stuff, that's sort of what I use that for. This here is really never a big deal for me. I have never used this once. I'm usually playing with Lady Sin. She does a lot of the droning out of, all of the bad guys. Fatigue resistance. This is good also, playing with friends. So an injury resistance. If you know you're going to go loud, you're going to go up against, any kind of drones, especially the behemoths. If you're playing with Doc, shout out to Doc Hester. You want to activate this one right here. That's a joke, by the way, Doc. Don't take it too seriously. So anyways, back to this. So for this, because I'm not too worried right now about the XP, I've geared fairly decently. I'm going to go ahead and equip the plus 20% accuracy bonus. You get a nice little animation. But I can't stress this enough. If you're solo playing and your gear score is low, and you're trying to grind for that better loot, that better gear, hit up that 20% XP bonus. You won't regret it. Any sort of XP bonus is going to help you in the long run. Let's say anytime before you go to a mission or an objective, you want to shop in the bivouac. You want to make sure that anything that you need you're gonna have. Okay, so when I do this, I'm always going to have syringes maxed. I'm gonna also make sure that each and every time I complete an objective, I restore my sync shot drones. These things are invaluable. Okay, they are remarkably useful. If you're solo playing and you're trying to, say you're solo playing and you find that you die a lot, it's going to happen in this game. You're constantly being noticed, you're constantly whatever. That's what this is going to be about. This is going to show you sort of how you can get through this game, without dying so often. Tactics, that's going to show you your current loadout, which is something we should brush on real quick. So when I solo play or I play with other players that like to try to be stealthy, the loadout is always going to be the same. It's going to be a suppressed sidearm, sniper rifle, and an assault rifle. You can use a suppressed SMG. I just prefer assault rifles for whatever reason. Gear is up to you, of course. Always packing on your best gear is great. Another thing actually to help you if you're solo playing or stealthing, is the Panther skill. This skill right here is going to save your ass a lot if you're playing solo and you're trying to do stealth. We're trying to play stealthy. So, a little nervous. Hope you'll forgive me. I hardly ever craft anything. I don't tend to use a lot of frags or explosives, EMPs. Normally when I'm taking on behemoths, Doc or Lady Sin, they have the hookup on the EMPs. So the other thing real quick, if you press start in Bivouac, you'll go into your tac map. From here you can manipulate, you know, your gear. You can look at your weapons, you can change and customize your weapons as well. For instance, right here, I'm gonna go ahead and beef these guys up to get us to level 3 on the gun, on the assault rifle. But we're gonna go over to skills, and I want to kind of briefly touch on, okay, so the sync shot drones that I mentioned just a couple seconds ago. I'm not quite sure where they are. Here it is. I think this is it. Here you go. So early on in the game, you're going to want to get this, okay? And if you notice, it says that you have to, you know, press L1 to put the drone on target, and then hold L1 to activate it. Okay, that's not entirely true. You can do it that way, but I have an easier method. We'll go over that when we get some enemies to put down. Certain perks that you want to... Actually, let me back up a little bit. So as you're going through your skills, you want to go ahead and make sure you got your sync shot drones. This is going to be pretty much invaluable to you. Go ahead and get that as soon as you can in the game. The other thing while we're here, eventually you're going to want this, okay? This rocket launcher. This is going to work in almost the same way as the sync shot drones, only louder. Okay, so this is an equipable item. You can equip it with your R1 wheel, and you're going to press L1 to kind of pull it out, aim it, and then you're going to you know, R2 like normal to pull the trigger on that, and that's going to help you out a lot. Another nice thing to have is the underbarrel attachment for the grenade launcher, and I'm having trouble finding that at the moment. It's here somewhere, and I believe it's here. I believe it's a skill that you get. So anyways, what this does is this is a handy dandy little weapon attachment. I could be wrong on this, but this attachment, if you go to customize your ASR, as you can see in my underbarrel attachment, I have the grenade launcher. This comes in handy if, you know, you get spotted in your tac map, you're out wandering around, you're in your tac, you didn't go prone, you didn't camo, and so you get spotted by a helicopter. You know, just a quick scenario. Well, you kind of aim down sights and press down on the D-pad, and you know, I'll try to show you guys an example of this a bit later, but then you can equip this and just, you know, make quick work of helicopters. It's nice to have. So back to the skills, you're gonna want to make sure, first things first, man, always get that parachute going. This here is a great perk to have. This is gonna help you mark things out. This is a stealth perk as well, so we both have those set up. You got your sync shots. That's very, very important. We're going to be using that a lot. This guy over here, the rocket launcher, go ahead and get that. You'll find yourself using it a lot for like behemoths mainly, I think. So let's see, anytime you're in bivouac, you know, go ahead and put that chopper in the garage. And I find it's always best when breaking camp to break somewhere at nighttime, just before or during. The reason for that is I like the immersion of trying to be stealthy. It kind of, I'm kind of a nerd that way. So now that we're out here, I'm going to go ahead and show you a couple things. So that under barrel attachment that I was talking about, if you aim down the sight, you see down here at the bottom left, excuse me, it shows a lot of information about the weapon. I can take the suppressor off with left on the D-pad, put it back on. You can change the I don't know what that is, the fire rate of your weapon, you know, and then if you press down, you'll use that rocket launcher, grenade launcher attachment. So and to deactivate that, you just press down again and you're back into regular sight, or regular assault rifle. Let me just scope in my weapons right quick, because they always load me into this game with it all factored up. Forgive me guys, I'm kind of nervous. Normally I'm playing with other people, and before we get too far, I'm going to go ahead and press R1, get those sync shots. That's something maybe I should go over real quick. In your weapon wheel, you're going to want to make sure that you have those. Here's another tip. Now to get those, you're going to have to go into your tac map. Look, we got some factors down here. Right? Okay. We'll deal with them in a minute. So anytime you're out in the field wandering around, you want to go into your tac map, get prone. Hit X. Okay? These drones and these enemies out here in the open world, they'll find you when you're in your tac. I'm sure you've run into this a few times. It's worth it to just go ahead, and until you get used to the sounds and whatnot, if you're going to be in tac or your drone for any reason, for instance, I can get my drone from prone camo, right? This just makes everything easier. I know that my character is safe right now. He's not going to get spotted by anybody, say these cars or anything, right? Whereas if I was standing up, that might have been an issue. Now we're going to go into our tac map. Same difference. And as you play more and learn more, you'll learn the sounds and the cues in your headphones to know when you're in your tac map and you're being spotted, or you can hear a drone or whatnot. But for the time being, or if you're playing by yourself, it's usually best to kind of, if you got to go in your tac map, get down prone camo. That's the way to go. All right. So now down here next to the backpack, this is what I call the equipables. I know I'm probably saying that wrong, whatever. So any one of these slots, and I'm not sure, I don't think you can just do it with anything. So, but this is where you're going to equip those sync shots. So once you get the skills for it and you unlock it in the skill tree, you're going to want to either craft or shop in the bivouac and make sure that you have, you know, X amount of sync shot drones, and then you want to come here to equip them to a spot on your wheel. If you equip it here, what this does is when you press R1, you'll have access to the torch, whatever. You can see we can change these things out. I have the rocket launcher here. That's also how you equip that. I find that a lot of people, let's try this for a change. When I'm playing with people, I've found that surprisingly a lot of people didn't know this. So all right, let's try to do some shit. So real quick, I guess while we're close to the bivouac, this would be a perfect time to kind of highlight the sync shot, right? So let's say you want to be as stealthy as possible. So before, when I said you can go ahead and you can aim down sight, you can press L1 and hold L1. You could do all that if you'd like, or you could just simply press X when you have them targeted, right? So I could do this. I believe when you're solo playing, you can do this as many times as you would like, or whatnot. When you're in co-op, you can only use 3 sync shots at a time. So now that we have 2 of them marked up, I could press and hold L1 and they'll fall. Or I can go ahead and obtain another target, get sight on another target, and just pull the trigger. As soon as you pull the trigger, the other two will fall. So let's see if I don't backer this up. Bam. And there's a guy over here I did not see. So yeah, that's how that works. And you can see nobody saw anything. That's completely stealthy smooth, and it's done. We got some skeletal credits, some ammo, some other sheet, right? Nice. Alright. Moving right along. Like I said, I apologize for being a bit nervous. I don't have the best YouTube personality. Kind of a nervous factor in general. So we're gonna go back into bivouac, as boring as it is, and I'm going to replenish my sink shot drones so that when we take on our next objective, I'll have plenty. Yeah, and you'll find as you play more and more of the game, you get better gear, all of that stuff. Using these tactics, trying to be stealthy, is more of a novelty than anything else. Eventually, you're just gonna start going loud. It's like past like 150, you're gonna just be like, you know, what's the point of being stealthy? You know, like I've got syringes, I've got you know, ways of healing. I know how to maneuver around, and you'll feel confident enough to go loud. So, like I said, novelty is fine for me because I really enjoy stealth gameplay, especially in a military game. So, I do have an objective here marked. Lady Sin might get mad because, you know, her and I were kind of doing these together. So, you know, now that I think about it, I could do a side mission or a faction mission so that she doesn't, so that I could play with her. This is just, you know, Sunday afternoon bored bullshit. Just, it's been on my mind for a while to make a video regarding stealth solo gameplay, to try to help some people that may be struggling. Not necessarily struggling, but maybe dying more often than they'd like. Because that always sucks, you know. And coming from Ghost Recon Wildlands to this is a little jarring, because you're going to be used to, like, half, like, almost, that game sort of really pushes the player to deal with it more stealthily, if that's a word. You're playing Ghost Recon Wildlands, you're being as stealthy as possible when you're playing that game. You come into this game and you're assuming, okay, you know, stealth is the key. And what I found out is, no, not really. They kind of encourage that run and gun gameplay in Breakpoint, which is fine, I guess. It's cool. It's just, I really do enjoy having stealth gameplay, or being rewarded for stealth gameplay, or having, sorry, I have to grab that bivouac keck. Anyways, this game is not as stealthy. The mechanics aren't set up for that necessarily. With the drones, you're almost always going to at least be alerted. I mean, a rule of thumb I go off of is, if I'm not spotted, that's stealth, in my book. When you get to a compound and you mark up all your enemies and you start dropping fools, you're gonna the drones are going to see the bodies. You can run in there and try to, you know, move bodies and things like that, but 9 times out of 10 you're going to get spotted doing that, because it's like a 7.5-second animation to, you know, lift up and carry a body. So yes, as you start playing, you're going to find out real quick that, you know, if you have to go yellow, you know, which is kind of like they've noticed bodies, they get suspicious, they're alerted. If you go yellow, yeah, that's fine. Going red, not so good. Okay? I don't really necessarily ever consider that like stealth. That to me is like, okay, I've been spotted, they know what happened. Like I said, at this point for me it's more of a novelty. So, because I don't know exactly what's going on here, I'm going to kind of put us down a little bit behind. Let's see, this side might be better, some more tree coverage. And I don't know what the hell's down there, so... we got alerted fackers everywhere here, guys. Okay, I can see why. Nice. Launchpad McQuackland in there. And we're gonna we're gonna be a little bit cautious coming into this. I can see some red clouds in this direction. And sort of looks like a, man, we got a car coming in. We don't really want to engage them right now. So playing in this style is, and we're experiencing some real lag right now. But playing in this style is takes patience, like any stealth game. You could expect that immediately. So just have a little bit of patience, and you'll be all right. So right now you can't see it, but I do have the Panther class equipped, and the reason for that is I've taken it off of my HUD. Jeez, this is a busy road today. So if we do get spotted, I can use my magic hairspray and become unspotted again. And we got a drone. We could focus in. Yeah, thank you. See you, Facker. And we got some bogeys over here to the left. So this is not a good spot to come in on this objective, but it is what it is. We're gonna make it work. Hello to whomever is watching. Blinkers, this is a just a little no, I don't know if I'm gonna engage everybody. So this is kind of a little tips and tricks video for anybody that wants to learn some stealth gameplay. And they're gone. They're like, whoops, this guy's boring. So far we have the Panther class equipped. This is going to give us magic hairspray that'll get us unseen from fackers. We have gotten, you hear that noise? We got drones somewhere. Looks like pretty hefty meeting going on over here. So we have the Panther class, and we have our sync shot skill. We have plenty of sync shots to get us through whatever the hell we're doing. And we're going to use some tactics to keep us going. And trying to keep us alive as long as possible. This is just a mission right here, I believe. we're gonna go ahead and check this out, keeping an eye on these factors. Okay.
Well, what do we have here? Dead civilian, bloody paperwork, and 2 drones who shot themselves to death. You don't see that every day.
Okay.
This requires further investigation.
That is interesting. Okay. So, like I said before, hold R1, make sure we have, you know, our sync shots equipped. In this scenario, because there isn't a lot of factors, you always, no matter what, in any scenario, you want to go drones last. People first, drones last. And I'll go through, we'll try to find a compound, and I'll go through the different, like, enemies you want to take out first and foremost. But you always want to leave drones for last. So we're going to go ahead and sync up a couple of these guys, because as soon as we drop them or start this engagement, we're going to piss off that drone. So if you see, just aim on whomever and press X, and that automatically sets up a drone on them. You can set up to 3 in co-op, and I think you can do more solo, but we'll have to try that out later. Alright, here we go. And down. You see how that works? You see, this is why we want to go after drones last, because this would be hard if there are guys calling in reinforcements and stuff, because it's going to take some time to put them down, and it's going to be loud. They're going to spot you. Somehow we haven't been spotted yet by this drone. I don't know why. Normally we're going to get spotted now. He's almost done. Just drop. And he's done. So actually that didn't go as bad as I thought it would. If you notice, there were several advantages to doing it that way. First of all, we didn't take any damage. Second of all, you know, we did it nice and clean, and we're still alive, you know. We didn't have to load back in and try it again. And with that, we have the objective completed. Let's see what we have going on here. Do we have to take this thing? Let's see. The objective is we probably have to take it. God, I hope not. Yeah, we may have to. Okay, so I'm gonna take some fools out. Well, this might get a little loud. Let's see, where do I have to take it? Not exactly sure. Give me a second. Okay, let's see what we have. Truck located north. Destroy. Okay, we have to destroy it. Gotcha. So here's where the under barrel grenade launcher comes in handy. Well, that was weird. It went right. Okay, you see that Azrael drone overhead? This is where prone camo comes in, man. If I was in TAC right now, I'd be pretty fucked. And just be patient. Let it go ahead and cruise on by. Think we're gonna be okay. There we go. And it looks like we have a couple of factors that want to investigate, which is fine with me. If they want to get some, come get some, brother. Okay, we're still exploding. Alright, I like it. Wow. Sorry, I was potatoing a little bit. There you are. Oh shit. Don't really want to fight those guys right now. Okay, we're gonna go. Hopefully not get spotted by these guys. And we're gonna go back to the helicopter and hopefully to a compound. Somebody found a dead body. Well, who the hell cares? So I really do honestly hope that these tactics will prove helpful to anyone out there. I do know that I've talked to a couple of players that I play with, a couple friends of mine, that had no idea about some of these mechanics. Which made me feel kind of like good, you know. I sort of helped them figure it out. But yeah, it came at a hefty cost. Like Lady Sen and I kept, you know, getting like, we had to learn all these little tactics through trial and error, and you know, all that great stuff. So they're a hard one, but good times. Sin and I know shit. I never uploaded this to YouTube because it was during we were doing a walkthrough, so the first 2 episodes are up on my channel, and I never really uploaded anything past that because the glitches were so bad. It got gnarly after a while, and like the videos were not the best quality. And one mission was particularly like really hard to stealth, to ghost, and at this point her and I didn't know yet that this game favors like loud and proud gameplay, and we were under the impression that there's a way to ghost everything. We did this mission. You get it fairly early on when you start the game, and it's a mission that's like up on a mountain like this. It's like a compound that's up on a mountain, and you're not gonna, at that point in the game, as early as it is, you're not gonna go ahead and just like climb up that mountain. It doesn't happen. I'm sorry, I'm trying to look for a bivouac while I'm talking. There it is. And where did it go? There it is. And her and I, we had to attempt that same mission maybe 6, 8 times because we kept getting spotted. But I shit you not, we ended up ghosting that entire compound without being seen even once. And that we developed and honed a lot of our stealth skills on that mission. So again here, because it's a live stream, as soon as the animation, okay, so preparations, we have our accuracy. If you are under gear score 150, you're gonna want to go with XP. Under tactics, this is our loadout. We're gonna rock the Panther because we're playing solo and we're playing ghost style. So we don't want to be seen. We want to be able to be unseen as soon as we are seen, if that is the case. This comes with a handy dandy magical hairspray that will make you invisible once you're spotted. You bug out, put on the hairspray, and there you go. As far as our loadout, always equip your best gear. Over here, you're going to want to rock an ASR, suppressed, a sniper rifle or DMR of some sort, long range, for sniping, and a suppressible sidearm. Down here we have, of course, our sync shot drones, our magic hairspray, a couple syringes, and our, forget what that thing's called, but it's like a recon grenade. It'll identify enemies. And shop. We're going to go ahead and replenish our sync shots. Right, guys? So, bam. Bam. Alright. We're going to be needing those. Not much need for anything else. And with that, we're going to break camp. Leave right now? Sure. I've been wanting to upload a video with stealth gameplay for a long time. So I am going to try to find a compound where I can walk you through, you know, which enemies to take down first and why. I'd like to make a more precise video detailing this stealthier gameplay. Something more like a step-by-step, something scripted. But for now, you know, today is my Sunday. And I figured I would just kind of wing it, kind of do a little live stream. If there's anybody out there that happens to come across this and it helps them, let me know, please. Or if there are things I'm missing, please let me know. I'm always looking to learn new stealth tactics in this game. This game does not favor stealth gameplay at all. I remember when the trailers were coming out for this game and being so excited, like, oh my god, you know, they've added in these drones, you're gonna have to, you know, this is going to be remarkably stealthy, you're gonna have to be stealthy, those things are gonna kill me. And then I started playing the game and I was like, wait a minute, there's like no way that you can play stealthy 100%. So it was kind of depressing. Forget the phone. I'm getting some invitations. Anybody that's trying to invite me, my notifications are off. If you want to join, you can join me. Alright guys, let's see what we got here. I'm gonna kind of look at it. I think we'll put down up here. I don't, this may be another investigation. So I don't think it's going to be too hot as far as hostile activity. We'll have to see. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad right now. Alright guys, forgive this, I'm gonna have to check the invitations. Oh, Killgrape wants to join. Alright, we're gonna do that. So, let me go ahead and see what's going on here. And we'll get Killgrape in here. Good dude. So yeah, I guess it's more investigation, but that's alright. Trying to stay away from that main mission. I know Lady Sin's gonna kick my ass. So we do have Collectible here. There's nice little Collectible. We're gonna take that there. And we're gonna run a chair to this vehicle. Madauber. Looks like a World War II airplane. What intel did we get? Find out what happened to Shiro. I didn't know anything was wrong with her. And this found map. Rating. Okay, so just some clues. Let me see what I can do. Alright guys, let me see. Let me see if I can find a compound to walk you through. Little stealth here that doesn't compromise the main missions, because we have a compound right here and I'm sure that we could probably use it for practice if there's anybody here. Let's fly in a little closer. Look at these assholes, man. These brazen assholes. Give me a second, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and message Killgrape. Good guy, I like him. Shout out to go Killgrape. That's let's see. Killgrape 420. Shout out to you, bruh. As soon as I'm done with this compound, we'll get in here and play. Maybe live stream some gameplay for the hell of it. We'll try to see if Killgrape wants to join the Nostra. So let me fly by and see if any factors like get woken up. Yep, we got people here. This is probably a main mission. So, but since I don't have it pinned, I don't think it's going to be that it's going to activate for us or ruin it for us. So this might be a good one to kind of show you guys exactly what I'm talking about as far as all the stealth gameplay that mechanics I've kind of highlighted. Alright, so first of all, we're gonna approach a little cautiously. Alright? Kind of, you know, look around. You see, what you want to watch out for are these goddamn rooftops. These guys are everywhere. So, and it's really difficult to see them right off the bat. So when you get into a compound or you're approaching a compound, approach cautiously. And when you get to where you feel you're close enough to kind of start droning out your area of approach, which would be, you know, we're kind of coming in this way, working our way that way. So I feel this is a good place to start. Go prone and get your camo on. From here, we'll get into the drone and we'll try to identify any threats. So a shotgunner on the roof doesn't quite make as much sense. Huh. Okay. What do we got going on over here? So I've got some red clouds. I've been playing with my mini-map off, so I keep forgetting to check that. That was a lot of fun, by the way. Playing with your mini-map off it's a lot of fun. Okay, so first things first. Anytime you get somewhere you're playing solo and you want to try your luck at stealth or stay alive, use these tactics to stay alive as long as possible, the first thing you do is you find your area of approach and you start droning out. The thought here is you want to know where every enemy is. You want to drone it out as best you can. You want every enemy highlighted, marked, what have you, because you know you don't want a lot of surprises. Okay, it's starting to get some daylight. Got another shotgunner. Got a turret. Wish Lady Sin was here. She's so much better at droning things out than I am. Looks like we got some factors inside. And I'm gonna have to find a way to... No, the windows are closed. Okay, they're not gonna be as much of a problem if they're inside. I mean, it's just the fact that I like to have these guys marked up before I go in. So, okay, you see these assholes? This dude with the little call sign above him? These guys need to be taken down. They're one of the first to go. And the reason being, they will call for reinforcements. When they call for reinforcements, your chances of ghosting or staying alive through that next part is they're gonna be slim. So always find those guys, mark them. Snipers, mortar guys, and radio guys, they all go first. They have to go first. I would even stress putting down the radio guys before anybody else. Oh, heavies as well. So if you don't know yet, heavies take more than one shot to kill, especially early on in the game when your gear isn't at its best. You're gonna aim right at the head. You're gonna have to take that helmet off with like one shot, and then make sure the second shot hits him in the head as well. So if you're doing it this way, you come in and you drone things out, you find all your heavies. What you do is you sync those bad boys up. See, we have a sniper here. You sync up all the heavies with the sync shot drone and drop them at the same time, because for a couple reasons. The drones, sync shot drones, will put them down in one shot, and once they're put down, you can't move their bodies. So you want to make sure you just wrap them up real quick, nice and tight. Like, man, I wish I would have thought this video out a little bit better. I'm kind of winging everything right now. So, but you'll see what I'm talking about soon, hopefully. I don't think we have spotted any heavies yet. So we are running out of battery on the drone. So we can start getting our... We can start with what we have marked already while it cools down. Remember, we are going to go yellow. Like, these guys are going to turn from white to yellow because we will get spotted. I'm not going to even... Or not spotted, but we will have bodies found. Hopefully we won't be spotted. And that's that. Okay. So you can see we have plenty of targets here marked. I really want to take care of that sniper first. I don't know if I can hit this shot from here. But since he's there, I'm not going to take him out first. What we're going to do is take this guy out first. And to do this, aim on him, press X. He's synced up. So now I can press and hold L1 to put him down. Or I can just fire at the sniper. But let's go ahead and sync some of these guys up. What just happened here? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and sync him up. Kind of show you guys a little bit about what I'm talking about. We want to go from the top and work our way down. So this guy's got to go too. Okay, and with that, the sniper went down, and so did the call guy for reinforcements. So we don't have any reinforcements coming. I'm going to work my way around this way. And they will start to see these bodies, guys. I'm not... See, here we go. They pretty much know what's up now. So these guys are fairly easy to put down. And just want to get him taken care of right away. And if you notice, we have gone yellow. This is okay. They know something's up. They don't know where. They don't know who. So I just noticed we have a factor up on the roof over here, a sniper. These guys will start to position differently. go ahead and, you know what? I'm gonna try a shot on him. And I missed. Sorry. Got him. We're gonna go down. Prone. There's a helicopter. These Skeltech guys, I still haven't figured this out. They get in choppers and run as soon as everything turns yellow. I don't understand that. Don't know yet. Oh yeah, and the other tip that I want to give to anybody that's struggling and they're trying to play stealthy, when these guys are yelling and screaming, "Contact, we got contact," and all that dumb stuff, they're lying. So just stay calm. Stay calm. They don't know anything. They talk a lot of shit. I can't tell. He's not on the roof. He's not on the roof. And we're gonna have to drone out a little bit better here, guys. So, but hopefully you can start to see. Wow. Yep. Okay. I heard his footsteps. So we're gonna have to watch it. Guys are gonna start coming up from this direction. I'll just go ahead and collect their shit. Hopefully you can see these tactics starting to pay off for us a little bit. So far, no reinforcements are being called. We can be confident about that. Nobody knows where they're being attacked from or who's attacking. We've cleared a space to start infiltrating. We've put down the snipers. And, yeah, we're doing all right. I shouldn't be right now infiltrating or getting in this close right now. Because I'm kind of breaking my own rules. Normally you'd want to stay up and away and continue droning out to make sure that everything's droned out, you know, to its best. Okay, so we're gonna kind of try to see if we can't drone out a bit better from this location. So I want to get inside that building and really find out if there's one or two guys in the building. You see how this red cloud is right here, but we really can't get into that building. Okay, and another drone right there. What else do we have out here? There's something else out here. There's another drone. Okay, good, good. We're looking alright. We have some guys here, I think. Somewhere in here. Beefing up the items, the skills, using skill points to beef up your drone is always advisable. Excuse me. Using perks that will help you identify enemies is helpful. See, we do have a heavy over there. You see the guy with the shield? Whoops. Okay, they saw that. They saw my drone. Okay, so the guy with the... We're gonna sync him up because I want him done. And this one we're gonna hit and hold L1 and just put him down. Now, I did say drones last, but we may have to engage these drones if we can't get in here without them seeing. So these guys right here, oh, these are bad. So if we can get in there and deactivate that turret before it spots us, we're going to be in good shape. However, if it spots us, we're probably going to have to use our magical hairspray. So far, I've never actually seen a point to this. I'm going to try it. Yes, I was hoping it'd put down that turret, and it did. The bad thing is I wonder if these guys will start running over towards where the generator is, but they didn't. Alright. Make our way. Okay. Like I said, this is, you know, it's going to get slow. You're going to have patience if you choose to play this way. And we do have something red in this area. He's running up behind me. No, he ain't. Where is he? I can hear the footsteps. And we can't quite get in there yet. Okay. Give me a second while I try to figure out exactly what I'm doing here. If I'm quiet, it's because I'm trying to concentrate. Really want to help people see that there are stealthy ways of going about playing this game. Actually makes it more immersive and more fun. I don't know who was speaking just now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, bad. So we're gonna sink him because shit, that he does this. Alright, we're gonna move around. We have an area that is not droned out, so I'm gonna get into some cover. Make sure these guys ain't closing in on me. They should go to my last known position and not right up on me. If they come right up on me, this whole thing is done. Shit. Whoa. I'm gonna let these guys calm down a little bit. Wow. If I blow this, guys, I'm sorry.
Contact! Watch your second.
Now remember, they're talking shit. God dang it. Don't come up on me, bro. If they do, then I'll show you how to use your hairspray, bug out, and find a new position. But it looks like we might get away with it. Little close, but no problem. Cool. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and drone out this area a little bit better so we have some, okay, clouds that I haven't quite droned out. There's another little R2 drone. I call them R2s. What do we have over here? Not quite. Huh. Oh, there he is. Hello, guy. Alright. Well, that was stupid. These come in handy if you miss a shot too, to put somebody down pretty quick. Sink shots, just keep in mind how many you have left. Where's our little R2 at? Here. Is that the R2? Looks like he might be glitching out up underneath here. I don't know. Sure. Here we go. That was dumb. I was trying to get up on him. QC, CQC, I think. I fucked that up last time and Doc got mad at me. Oh shit. Okay. We're not gonna get spotted by that packer. So I don't want to get spotted by those drones yet. Like I said, we can take those guys out last. Coming from...
Hey, stay alert for hostiles.
Going from outdoor to indoor is going to be jarring the light. So I always suggest, like, if you don't know where you see the clouds or whatnot, but you haven't droned them out and you don't know exactly where they are, I always suggest just get in there, find cover quick, because you need to let your eyes adjust, your in-game eyes.
Quiet now.
That's always fun. It's one of my favorite things to do. If you can pull that off, like, a lot of fun. We're gonna try to get all the actual people put down, and then we can eliminate the drones. The other thing is you want to watch your shoulder to shoulder. You see how jarring the light is here? Like, yeah, I can't really tell until I get in there if the dude is in there or if he isn't. Keep your crosshairs on him. And he's done, but we may be spotted by that cloud that I didn't drone out. So these guys are now going to see that their homie's down. Let's see if we can drone them real quick. Come on, give me some camo. No camo. Where is he? There he is. The other tip, I should have mentioned this before. If you're, so I mentioned the loadout. We have, you know, assault rifle, suppressed sidearm, and sniper rifle. Anytime that you're moving at all, period, you're moving, make sure that you have your ASR equipped. You want to be able to, if you get spotted or somebody's starting to see you, put them down quick. And if you go into your sniper rifle and try to put them down, it doesn't work out so well. Alright, so it looks like, I think we have only drones left. Nope, we have this guy. Let's see, there's somebody. Oh, just an unmarked drone, I think. Where'd it go? I saw it. There it is. Okay. I don't like getting spotted by these guys at all. So this spray, actually, this is one of the hairsprays that kind of helps you not to get spotted by drones, I think. Okay, and we want to try to get these drones taken care of, and then that's pretty much it. That's how it goes. So we did alright, guys. So using these tactics, you don't have to. They're just tactics that have helped me when I solo play. And for a novelty, if you want, you can, you know, try to stealth missions this way. It's a lot of fun. I would say the most important ones are knowing which enemies to put down, making sure that you have sync shots, equipping the right skill in the bivouac. So if you're under 150, you want to make sure that you're using your, I don't know what the hell that is. So we got spotted, but it doesn't matter as we've killed everyone. So yeah, a quick refresher. Sync shots. You want to go into your bivouac. You want to make sure you have that skill. You want to make sure that you have bought enough sync shots. You want to make sure they're equipped. You want to know how to use them. Where is this little guy? You want to make sure you have your 20% XP gain going from that you can set up in the bivouac. If you go into tac or drone for any reason whatsoever and you're solo playing, you want to go prone and go prone camo, because you can still be spotted. Let's see. And yeah, I'll try to make a video that's actually like legitly scripted, that's a little bit more like easy, a step-by-step brief video that'll kind of highlight these things. So yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go inside to find this little drone. But from here, now that everybody's dead, we can do our objective, which I'm not doing because this was an example. I don't want Lady Sin to get upset. Not upset, I don't want to do it without her. But we can grab all of our caches and collectibles and all that good stuff. We earned it. So I hope that there's anything helpful for anybody out there that's solo playing, trying to grind up to 150 to get, you know, to be able to get into that raid with your friends, man. That's the whole objective. Of course, if you're indoors, this is something I should mention too. If you're indoors, you don't necessarily have to worry as much about going prone and everything if you're going to get into your tac. If you're going to get into your tac and you're indoors, they're not going to see you, so don't worry about that. And let's equip the best one here. Injury, max ammo, drone evasion, injury, explosive. I like that. I'm going to go with this one. So yeah, if you're at 150, or I mean below 150, you want to always make sure to get that XP bonus going. That's going to help you grind and level up. It looks like we got a factor somewhere over here that we didn't put down. You want to make sure you got your sync shots, all that good stuff. Yeah, I hope that there's anything that I've mentioned in this past hour that could be helpful to anyone for any reason. I really do. It's the whole point. So yeah, we from here you can find all your intel, get all your caches and all that great stuff. Here's a drone we forgot to put down. Go ahead, spot me. So yeah, guys, we did it. We never got spotted once, and I had a good time doing it. Put everybody down. Remember that you want to put down heavies, snipers. You want to put down Anybody on tops of buildings, you want to sync them out, do whatever you have to do. But you definitely want to get the radio guys, the guys with the little like megaphone symbol above their heads. You want to get those guys put down quick. Those are the guys that call in reinforcements. So I will try to make a better video, you know, and something that's better than just a live stream. A nervous one at that. So thank you guys for stopping by to watch this hot mess of a live stream. I appreciate it. I really want to find this fucking drone, man. This factor's pissing me off. Anybody, if you're watching and you know where that guy is, help me out a little bit. How do I get to this factor? Come on. I mean, there's got to be a way. It's just a road down there. Let me get to my chopper. So yeah, the next time I live stream, I do have a lot of like insight into stealth gameplay as far as this game goes. You guys can always ask questions in the comments section of any of the videos. Really, I read all my comments because there's not that many. It's not a bragging point. But yeah, any questions, man, I'll answer to the best of my ability anytime. My favorite way of playing this game is stealth. And I really do kind of appreciate the added difficulty because I don't think this game is meant for stealth gameplay. It just isn't. At least it doesn't seem that way. I know when Lady Sun and I started, we were struggling for the longest time. These guys will start firing at you even when they're white if you piss them off, so the best thing to do is just deactivate them. So okay, well, can't deactivate it, so and I really want to find that cache. So yeah, this game is meant to be like, I mean, past the 150 gear score, like you're not going to necessarily need to use stealth tactics, right? You're going to have the equipment, the perks, the buffs, everything that you need to have in order to play loud and proud. You're going to have. Playing stealth at that point is more, like I said, a novelty. It's going to be just something that you do because you enjoy that type of gameplay. Or for like me personally, I like looking at my character stats and seeing, like, you know, above 80%, 90% stealth. For me, that kind of makes my day. But I come from a long line of the old Splinter Cell games. I've played all of them, every single one. I've played Styx. Shout out to anybody who knows what the hell Styx is. Let's see. Dishonored. It's another great stealth game. So yeah, games like that I appreciate. I play the hell out of. Can't get enough of them, really. And something that was kind of disappointing with Breakpoint is getting in and finding out that, oh, okay, I can't ghost the entire you know, game. Like, there should be a way to ghost this entire thing, and there really isn't. But there are these little things that you can do that will help you. So guys, I appreciate it, everybody that dropped by for a quick view. Thank you. I want to shout out to La Gamers Nostra. Please go check out, you know, Doc Hester, Little Kick, Shanky TV, LGN Phantom, Lady Sin Gaming. You want to go check out Blaze YT. You want to check out Luciel. These are all of our guys in the Gamers Nostra. So, alright guys, thank you for tuning in. I'll try to make a better video, something a little more condensed and precise about, you know, these extra little stealth gameplay tips. So I hope that any of these tips have helped at all. And if anybody has any questions that I can answer or even help with, just let me know in the comments and I'll be happy to answer. So yeah guys, thanks.